Oh, Roxy's got a lovely daddy that loves her. And obviously it took 5 minutes before he crawled out of his hole and started attacking Ronnie.
You're lost. You're sinking, sweetheart. And your baby sister's going down with you. All you're really doing is using her to fill a great big hole in your life.
And we both know what that hole is, don't we, eh? The baby. The baby that you made me give away. The entrance to Archie's character was fundamental to Ronnie and how she was perceived by the audience. This was the underbelly of why everything had gone wrong in her life, and so these scenes were always going to be really, really important. As soon as I was old enough to have a mind of my own, you couldn't stand it.
Mind of your own? Flipping on your back for some spotty oik, getting pregnant? Yeah, great choice. Smart move. Once she got into her teens, as far as Archie was concerned, she became uncontrollable. And, you know, for Archie, uncontrollable ain't happening. If you'd come to me, said you're sorry, maybe all of this would have been okay. It's not much to ask, is it, eh? Just a word, a simple little word, a mark of respect. In fact, it's not too late now.
That great way he does of just toying with her like a kind of, you know, an animal.
Just say it. Say sorry now.
No. She's learnt this pattern of play, so she doesn't react, and yet he always, at the end, will get her.
Just one thing before you leave. Don't bother looking in the street for your little angel of a daughter, because she's never going to be there. She's dead. She died 13 years ago. Tragedy, really. Such a pretty little thing.
To him, Ronnie's damaged. You know, she's damaged goods, and he's kind of a little bit disgusted by her.
The girl is dead and buried, rotting in the ground, and it's down to you. Yeah. This is life paying you back for your neglect. Your vicious, selfish neglect. Neglect of her, neglect of me, your father.
When Archie told Ronnie that Amy was dead, he's trying to control Ronnie once again.
You're no match for me, girl. You never were. Yes, I did make you get rid of that kid. I did it to teach you a lesson once and for all. But you push your luck. You try and take away my Roxy, my little grandchild, and I'll break you, girl. I'll finish you for good.
Let me go. Let me go!
With pleasure.
And suddenly, I think from that moment, the audience went, oh, okay, I get why she's so closed and why she's so cold. And I think that's when the audience started going, I can understand her now.
No kiss goodbye for your father?
I'll kiss your gravestone when you're dead.
But little did Archie know that his lie would come back to haunt him, with a new arrival in Albert Square.
We had to bring Danielle in soon, but of course we had to bring her under the audience's radar. So we cast Lauren, who's a fantastic little actress and looks like Sam.
We were really lucky to have her, this kind of vulnerable, sweet, but damaged, frail character that really pulled on people's heartstrings.
She was, you know, put up for adoption at however many days, hours old. And so she's got this huge hole in her life that she has to fill.
There's a hole in my life. There's a hole in my life.
She was asking for a job in the bar, and I was just like, who's this drippy kid? Get out! I just threw her out of the pub, and for quite a while she was just this annoying drip that used to hang around.
Have you ever pulled a pint? I don't really like drinking.
Right. What would you say if you was me?
Try somewhere else?
Got it.
She wasn't a Stacey or a, you know, a Mo or, you know, that confident East Ender type. And I think it took a while for people to warm to her.
to kind of hopefully deceive the audience a little bit, we made her Stacey's friend.
Can I help you? I'm looking for a job. Go to the job centre. When Lauren first joined, I just thought that she was a friend for Stacey. And then I found out that Ronnie was Danielle's mum, so I was quite excited.
We played very much stories between her and Stacey and tried not to cross her too much with Ronnie. We had a few crosses, and if you look back, hopefully we were quite clever, throwing those kind of little things in between her and Ronnie. And then we played the reveal with the locket, so the audience suddenly went, oh my God.
Dan, come on, let me in. What is up with you?
We wanted to move the story on. We wanted to move into the next phase where the audience are in on the story. No one else is, but they know what Danielle's story is.
When an actor joins the show, we have a characterisation session, and when it came to Ronnie, we said at the time she would always wear a locket, and in that locket is a picture of her daughter that she gave away, because we knew from the start that's what we were going to do. Suddenly, after the locket episode, everyone's goes, oh my God, she's Ronnie's daughter, when's she going to tell her? And you've got to keep that yearning from the audience to go, when is it going to happen?
Cheers.
Thank you.
Ronnie, can I have a quick word?
Not now, hey?
The idea about Danielle was that she was so kind of hurt and preoccupied all her life of being rejected by this mother.